Hi, and welcome to another episode of In the Air. Today, we're going to fly with Jake and Tim. Now remember, this flight took place last August, and we have quite the backlog of flights, so there will be a lot more videos to come. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of the other videos we've made. We have over 30 videos that we've created for you. Also, please hit the like below and consider subscribing to the channel. If you ring that bell, you'll get notified when we upload new videos. So let's go check it out.
Hey everyone!
On our second flight on our first class trip with American Airlines last summer, we take you on board one of their newest A321s.
We ask again, was it worth it? You tell us what you think. Enjoy the video! PHX, also known as Sky Harbor, is a large, well-lit airport known for some of the best restaurants in the country.
I wonder where that guy was going in such a hurry. It's a good thing we plan our trips where we don't have short layovers and give ourselves as much time as possible, and so far we haven't had any big delays.
Going from one terminal to another, you have a lot of walking to do, but once you get to these long people movers, it makes it a lot easier. You also get some great plane spotting opportunities as well.
We went up to the Admirals Club before we found out that we read their website incorrectly. American, along with the other big three airlines in America, Delta and United, only allow entrance to their lounges if you're flying in international first class.
At least you got a good shot next to the large Airbus model. It's always fun to watch the footage and catch the glimpses Jake gets while wearing the GoPro on his chest. This gate attendant wouldn't stop looking at the GoPro.
Boarding with American went fairly smooth after a bit of a delay. Being in first class helped the process too. We chose row 3 for this flight and seats A and C because we really do sit on the right side of the plane too often.
Hey, a pilot sat right in front of Jake.
This A321 with American had IFE screens, but not all of them do. The overhead bins are large, and the overhead controls in first class were easy for both of us to reach. The interior was modern feeling for a domestic aircraft.
The 38 inches of pitch, or legroom if you're not familiar with the term, was quite comfortable.
We were given Dasani water for our pre-flight beverage.
There was a nice little tray table for the cups, but we were surprised we were given plastic.
Here you can see us charging one of the GoPros and one of the several USB ports in between the seats.
Oh, and there's one of the fleece blankets we were given as well.
Our first class flight attendant, Bridget, is working in this nice open galley.
And Jake gets the camera ready for pushback. I really enjoyed the in-flight safety video from American.
We typically only fly their regional airlines, so this is the first time that we've seen it.
It's a lot of production for a safety video. Quite professional and even funny. We forgot to mention, while boarding, American had nice calming music playing in the background. It was a nice touch.
Time to push back.
This A321 was just over 2 years old when we flew on it. It was delivered to American on July 27, 2017.
American Airlines has only 18 A321s newer than this, out of the 149 that they have. This excludes the 13 A321neos that they already have. Since we are making this video during the coronavirus pandemic, American Airlines has 70 of their A321s currently parked.
Isn't that just sad?
Since we were in first class, we didn't get a great view of the beautiful winglet.
The winglet, being called a sharklet by Airbus, gives the aircraft its name, A321S. The pilots told us this might be a bumpy flight, and as you can see on the takeoff, the clouds certainly rolled in.
the armrest is a remote that passengers can use for the IFE screen. I didn't use mine, did you?
I did, and it was easier to use than the touchscreen.
There's another small tray table for our drinks.
The one we showed earlier is being used as a charging station.
The large double folding tray table is hidden away nicely.
It was easy to get out because of the handle.
And it was also sturdy and clean.
As usual, we wiped these down after we sat.
This compartment was much cleaner than the one on the CRJ from earlier in the day. Shortly after takeoff, the pilots said we wouldn't be offered any service due to weather.
I guess this didn't apply to first class. Our cocktails were delicious.
And the complimentary nuts are always good.
I ordered the fruit and cheese tray.
And I had the antipasti.
On a short flight, these were perfect snacks. The cheese was cut very thick and the grapes were quite good.
I loved everything from the meats, crackers, and the grilled vegetables. One nice thing about the screen from American is that it offers privacy. Only the passenger looking directly at it can see.
They offer several choices from new released movies to nearly every category you can think of. They have games to play as well.
American's screen is very slow and clunky. We hope you can see through this footage.
I tried a game of Tetris, but it wasn't fun to play on this screen.
Like other aircraft, there is a first-class bathroom just behind the cockpit to the left. It was rather small and cramped. It was clean and everything was in good condition at least. There's nothing really special to say about it.
Nice shirt, Jake.
We were provided stunning views of the weather off to the north.
We looked up the flight path after we landed because we could tell we were dodging storms. God's beauty is stunning, even in bad weather.
Since this flight was nearly an hour late taking off, we're going to be able to get our first nighttime landing.
American is known for late departures, but we hadn't been late before.
I do have to apologize for the red blinking light from the GoPro. Between the long day of travel and Bridget offering cocktails the entire flight, I didn't realize the light was reflecting on the window.
The entire flight was pretty bumpy. The Airbus and pilots handled it well. The Dallas area, while relatively flat, is really pretty, all lit up during twilight. Enjoy the smooth approach and landing.
DFW is a very large airport. You can see that it got very dark during our taxi to the A terminal. But we did get to park next to a Dreamliner. Check out Nate's video when he got to fly on one, and we weren't jealous or anything. The A321 is a beautiful aircraft as well. This flight being delayed and the poor entertainment choices and difficult to use screen were downsides though. This flight definitely has us thinking that this trip may have been worth the expense. Stay tuned for the return trip the next week, and remember to stay safe and be a blessing both on the ground and in the air.
Thank you for watching. If you've been a follower of ours for a while, please drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if you're new, please remember to subscribe and ring that bell. We'll see you again soon in the air.